Welcome to the Mix of Picket Pals. Hi, I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. Welcome to the Mix of Picket Pals. Hi, I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. The rock goddess, and we're in the place to be. Make sure you come on inside the Crystal Palace, take your shoes off, leave them by the door, stop at the crystal bar, grab your crystals and grab your libations, because over here we honor our ancestors. 5 ways to become a crystal. All you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. 2, all you have to do is type, and we call that what? The boom boom room. The 3rd way to become a crystal, all you have to do is listen, and we call the parlor room. The 4th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is after the show, don't leave your play around me, true player for real, ask me, you know what I mean. All you got to do is outhouse gang up in this thing, and that's what we call our after show, okay? Now, 5th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is to make sure you join our membership. Okay. Oh, sorry, y'all. Woo! I had to go to the bathroom too. So I'd rather have done that. Okay, 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. We already know where we at. Hold on. All right, here I am. Okay, y'all. Woo! Lord have mercy. Okay, y'all. So anyway, we're back. We're back. Okay, we're back. Can y'all share this out? Because man, sorry about that. Well, number one, y'all, my pill bottle didn't come. I'm mad at that. It's my this not that didn't come. My cousin sent that separately. Okay. So well the manufacturer sent it separately, I should say. Anyway, so what I'm doing right now is just I got my herbs though, so I'm happy about that. So anyway, y'all, let's just talk about the things that we were talking about. I'm gonna make sure I share this out. And I'm trying not to next week. As soon as these bottles get here, I'm gonna put my bottles up and stuff, put my herbs in the bottles and stuff and so forth. I'm really excited about that because I get to showing my stuff out and I can put it on the floor because some people don't really know unless they ask because they don't even read the sign. That sign tell you, but people don't be reading no signs. They just come in here. That sometimes people just come in here, they see the signs and they just be nosy. That's really the God the honest truth. That's really the God the honest truth. Now we're gonna watch some of this now. If Jasmine stopped talking, uh, I want to see what she has to say because I heard on the word on the curb is that she feels a way about the live that was done yesterday. That's word on the curb. Now I don't know how true that is, but I'm being told that she feel a ways about yesterday's or last night's live, I should say. So we're gonna give her our response, not that we give a damn, but for the reasons of building a channel. We're definitely gonna talk about that. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're gonna segue that. This is way back Wednesday, but we're gonna segue into Jasmine. How you doing, Latoy? Can y'all share this out for me? Yeah, we're back, girl. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all know I get, not that I'm worried about my neighbors stealing or anything like that, but it is possible. And sometimes they deliver to the wrong spot, but you never know, right? And I just wanted to get my stuff. I could have told my husband to pull it in, but I'm like, bump that. I'm getting my stuff because I'm going to get this stuff out the way before I get home. Because yes, tomorrow I got new crystals coming in stock too, y'all. So stay tuned for that as well. I got new crystals coming, okay? Um so where we at here? Okay. We're gonna go ahead. Let me share this out. That's what I was gonna do. Give me a second. I'm gonna share this out real quick. If y'all don't mind sharing this out, letting people know we live, that'll be so great. Okay. I would really, really, really appreciate that. If y'all are showing your sister some love here. It's necessary for the growth of this here channel. Okay. So let me go in here and make that. I almost made my $100, y'all. I gotta get a couple more money. I gotta get a little bit more money to get $100. I'll be getting a check next month, not this month, but I'll be getting a check next month So hopefully y'all let's get this money going. Let's get this money so I can at least get $100. I can throw that on some a bill. I can throw that maybe on my internet bill or something for here. So that'll be great. I'm not tripping. I like I said, my goal is to get to at least 200. That's my goal, to get my check to a 200 for this month, and then next month. I mean, well, next month to get to get the goal. My check for $200. Then after that, I'm gonna go for 300. We're gonna do it in increments. Okay, so that's the goal. And whatever y'all need to do, if y'all gotta watch some more of my videos, watch them. Just let them play. That'd be nice. And if you want to donate to this channel, just donate from here. I don't have a cash app. So we are live. We are live. Okay, I'm sharing it out on my thing. Okay, on my timestamp. Okay, there we go. So anywho, so yeah. So if you want to donate to this channel, just donate on YouTube, right? Just give it to me. And I know some of y'all be mad at me. You'll be like, Dr. A, but you're not going to get the full amount of the money. I'm okay with that, as long as it's going toward my check. So I don't tell people how to pay me. I just don't have Cash App. I don't want to do Cash App. My husband was like, I put this Cash App out. Do y'all know? I ain't gonna even tell y'all. Do I want to tell y'all? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. My husband was like, "Don't put that Cash App out no more." Boy, I looked at that Cash App. He showed me. Well, we share the Cash App. Like if my family want to send me some money, they just send it to my husband. And I have access to it, of course. Boy, I had some people. I ain't gonna even say. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I had some of y'all was showing out a little bit. Some of y'all actually, you know what I mean? A couple of y'all was asking where what kind of relationship we had, and y'all try to figure out. Y'all was trying to hit on my husband. Let me just tell y'all. I said, "Oh, okay." So he said, "No, don't put my Cash App out there no more. That's some bullshit." I ain't gonna say, because I know I saw some of y'all names. I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna leave it alone. But a couple of y'all, it was two of y'all. Okay? The little weirdos. Oh! Oh my God, that was really funny. But I ain't gonna say nothing. But it's all good, okay? It's all to the good. No, it ain't. It ain't. No, I'm lying. It ain't no all to the good. But y'all funny. Y'all tried it, bitch. Bitches. Y'all thought y'all got over on Dr. A. No, you did. No. Hey, well, I'm not giving that. So we're not doing Cash App no more. And I'm not getting ready to beg Cash App to take me back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with Cash App. Cash App is bullshit. Ooh, that little boy look just like Jasmine. God damn.
Imagine being able to build anything.
He not no bad. Look, as a boy, he cute as a little boy. But golly, God bless the
questions.
girl. She got this stupid ass wig. Now the bitch just straightened her hair up just to put a damn wig on. You might as well left your hair the way it was. This bitch done found her a new wig, y'all. Them damn party down the wigs on the side. Bitch, do a bang wig. You need to get a wig with a bang. Cut you a bang in that damn wig. God damn. You seriously it's nothing wrong with wearing a bang. It really isn't. Girl, put a bang on. Now everybody can't wear a bang, but get you a bang wig. You need a bang wig. But bitch, you ain't gonna listen to me. You don't have no fashion sense. Another reason why I put this thing right here is because goddamn, some of these herbs is something else. You get the coughing in this shit. I really need to wear a mask, is what the fuck I need to do. But you get the coughing in this shit, and I'm not even taking this. I don't even need this herb like that. Oh my God. Like, how is it going? Woo. Okay. Let's continue. Y'all share this out for me, okay? We're gonna go way back though. We're gonna go back. I just want to see what she's talking about.
Hey y'all.
I'm gonna change the title.
Coming in. Damn, it's been a minute since I've been on here. And I was gonna edit my vlog, but I was like, I can still edit it and post it for tomorrow. I might do that.
Mm-mm. You don't do good with lives. You one of them helpers that just not good at lives. You just not good at lives, Jasmine, because you get a lot of shit that happen to you live. And it becomes embarrassing.
Yes, they
Shame.
are crazy. Say my name when
No.
no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. You ain't running games.
I
Say
guess
my
they in the
name, say
chat.
my name.
Okay, so this is what I heard. Now I don't know how
You
true
acting
it
kinda
is. Wait a minute,
shady.
hold on. So let's talk about this real quick. I was waiting on her to do a live, okay? What happened was the bitch, somebody in her, one of her mods in her chat, okay, I ain't gonna say no names, but one of her mods basically was like, yeah, Dr. Amira Kwali or whatever the fuck that bitch name is, and fuck you, bitch, because you a bitch, your mama a bitch, I ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't take kindly to being called that, okay? But anyway, fuck you, and I don't give a fuck about what your punk ass say about me. Get you follow that bitch, so that says a lot, okay? Anyway, and I ain't gonna tell you what I know on you. Anyway, so what was said was allegedly, this all alleged. So the bitch was over there, they was over there talking about us over there. What, not just really mainly us, mainly me, of course, right? And the bitch, I guess the bitch felt the ways because we was talking about, you know what I mean? And so she felt like, why the fuck that, and they was talking about my business or whatever. And I was like, bitch, I don't fuck with you hoes. I just talk about Jasmine and the shit she put out. She asked the question. She asked why the fuck y'all don't, how, why the fuck I need to lie to y'all. Bitch, a lot of reasons. You know what I'm saying? And so I named a couple of things on why she need to lie. So anyway, they felt some kind of way, so they told this bitch, and the bitch like had a meltdown or whatever with them, and she was just like, none of that stuff is true, and they just taking bits and pieces of my life and putting it on her, and how dare y'all talk about me. How dare, basically it wasn't no how dare, she didn't say how dare, but she was like, I mean, I'm summarizing, okay? I'm summarizing. It was like, well, how can they talk about us, and some of them probably blah blah blah, and Dr. A, you know what I'm saying, got her a business, but she's selling, the bitch was trying to say about me selling sage or some shit. Then she started saying I'm a devil worshiper or some old bullshit, and I ain't no goddamn devil worshiper. I don't know where the fuck that coming. That's how I know them bitches is ignorant over there talking about I'm a devil worshiper. How the fuck am I a devil worshiper and I'm light, bitch? And if I was, I'm not though. But if I was, is that your business? But I'm not. And anytime I back Dr. A practice voodoo, well, number one, voodoo is not evil. I I don't necessarily per se. I'm not a voodoo, but I'm just saying I'm not opposed to it either, right? I'm friendly with it, okay? I know how to do it. Like, let's talk further. I know how to do it. But that doesn't mean anything. That's not evil. Number one, we've been practicing we've been doing manifestation since the beginning of time. Let's be clear about that. We've been doing that our whole lives. You know, even in if you read the Bible, you're doing a manifestation. What you think the Bible is full of manifestations, and it's telling you how basically it's telling you how to do something. If you really read and study the Bible or other spiritual doctrines, you will understand that. And because I am studied of all spiritual religions and things like that, I understand it. So therefore, that stuff, that talk like that doesn't bother me. Okay, so they felt some kind of way. Then they was telling her, then they was trying to tell them, then they gave her my business, then they try to dox me, right? I mean, it's really not a dox because this is my business. It's not like my home. But if it was my home, I would have really. I'm really gonna say something, but it was my home. They basically told her where my business was located at, and they was basically saying that they were gonna call my landlord and this and that and that and this. Okay, that's what came up. Okay, so I would advise you all. I would advise you. I'm just telling you, Jasmine's people. You know who you are. I would advise you all to not do that. But if you want to do that, if in fact you would like to do that, I'm going to do what I need to do to protect myself. And while y'all worried about me doing manifestations, I have dolls and dirt. So keep playing with me and I'm going to show you. So if I were you, now it's one thing. I don't go to your house, Jasmine. I have not given out your information, your address, and where you're located at, or anything like that, because I'm not gonna do that. Number one, everybody knows where you stay. I don't know where you stay per se, but if I wanted to, I will find out, right? But I wouldn't still do anything in that regard. But what I would do is you will be getting a letter sent to you, in regards to my attorney. So it would not be me coming. Number one, I'm not coming to your house. I'm not gonna threaten you. Put my hands on you or any of those violence. I'm not even gonna give you any type of terroristic threats, just like you did with Olivia. I'm just telling you that I will spiritually get you. Okay, understand that spiritually, and that is not me putting hands on you. That is not me doxing you. That is not me calling your landlord or any of those things or calling CPS because I would do that to you. Do I think you're a horrible mother? Yes, but that's just not who what I do. Okay. I think that other people have called CPS on you and nothing has happened at that point. So it's no point of I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna add fuel to the fire on that because the things that you're doing now, um so if you are doing anything of mistreatment of your children in a horribly way, you do show differences and you do show favoritism, obviously. But CPS is not going to come in and take your children because you're doing because you're showing favoritisms, unless it's the children being hurt. Again, I have not seen them being hurt in a long time, so I would not be calling. And when I have seen that, I have not called. People have called on you. I was not one of the ones. So if I were you, I would bow out of this. And I'm telling you publicly this. I would bow out of this. I will bow out of this in a professional way, gracefully. I will bow to this gracefully, professionally, professional gracefully, because you do not want to put yourself in a situation where me and you will have issues. And I don't want to have issues with you. I would just like to do commentary on you and express how I feel in regards to you as a person. But I don't have, other than that, I don't have. And it's just alleged because I don't know for sure that this happened, but this is just what came back to me. So I can't indict you on that. So I would just ask you nicely to not do that. Okay. I will ask you nicely to not do that. Okay. But I don't have a problem with you all, any of them or anybody, because I have told you where my business is. So I would not have a problem with you all coming in and purchasing things out of my business. But what you're not gonna do, now, if you come in here to try to fight, to try to be elusive toward me or fight me, then I will be calling the law because I don't want to hurt anybody. Okay, because I know how I am and I don't want to do that. Okay, because we all, most majority of us have children that we have to go home to, and I would like to go home to my child, and I'm not coming home to my child with any scratches, any bruises, or any type of injuries. Okay, and so to prevent all of that, the police does. This is one of those kind of areas where they're very they come back and forth in this area. You know what I mean? And so the police here, even people in Louisville don't come over here in this area unless they stuff is right. And if you're in this area, and I know that you came off of YouTube and that kind of thing, and you're coming to threaten my life or harm or do anything to that factor, I'm going to call the law, because that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't want to put my hands on anybody because I know how I am, and I have stuff to lose. Maybe nobody else has anything to lose, but I do. Okay. So I would recommend that this just stays on YouTube and we don't dox each other or anything like that. It's talking about my business, that's fine. You can say whatever you want to, but if it gets out to public and you try to say something ill of my business, that can be a problem, because what you're doing is trying to take money out of my children's pocket, money out of my household pocket. Okay. And so I can't allow that no more than I'm not trying to take money out of your pocket. I do feel like that you need to, if you're going to do videos. Now, there are some people, Jasmine, who would like you to stop putting out content. I recommend that you stop putting out the whack content that you put out, because you do put out whack content, but because my analytics do like you over here. The analytics, I didn't say that I liked you, because I don't, but the analytics like you over here. So therefore, I'm going to do videos on you. I'm not going to put out where you live at. I'm not going to go and search for you, because that's just not me. So let's just have a friendly YouTube thing that we do over here. And I would prefer that. And so it wouldn't be advisable for you not to get linked up with certain people that is whispering in your ear and trying to hype you up and make you do okay. So I would advise you. Hold on one second. So it would be advisable for you to do not do that, because I'm not doing that to you. Okay. I'm just talking about you. I'm talking ish on you. I'm laughing. I am making fun of you. I am doing that. Okay, my husband is like telling me to make my screen bigger, because he said I got this. He said this moose is too bigger than me, and he don't. It's just not a good look. Okay, so I'm gonna make me bigger. Okay, all right. Okay, okay. So, anywho, so I would advise, you not to do that, because I'm not doing that to you, and I would not allow people. Um, I would not allow people. I wouldn't want you to allow people to gas you up about doxing people, because that's just really stupid, Jasmine. Don't do that. Don't follow suit with your moms, because they're gonna get you in trouble. Just like they hyped you up with Olivia. I'm not Olivia. Do understand that, okay? Just like you allow Olivia to hype you up, don't allow them to hype you. You allowed them to hype you up over Olivia. You came up here and did terroristic threats. So if I were you, I would not do that certain thing that you're trying to do over here with me. Okay, I would really appreciate that. Okay, let's continue. All right, is okay. Now let me see what you guys are talking about. Okay. How you doing, Mysterious? Welcome to the McFix Pal. So, with that said, let's Jasmine would say. With that said, let's continue on. Okay. So, let's see what this video is about, and then we'll talk about way back when. Okay. Stupid nose ring hanging out of her nose once again. Okay. She got this stupid ass nose ring hanging out of her nose again. So that's what we looking at right now. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm trying to sit. It's so hard for me to sit down when I have a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying? Um, this is the last one out of this first order, and then I got to work on my second order. I got to put my second order up. Okay. So anyway, let's continue. Let's talk. Okay, y'all ready? Are we ready? How's everybody feeling out there? Hopefully everybody is doing well. I had to do a public announcement off the top of my dome. I did not write it down. I actually said it out and it came from my heart. Okay. So let's continue. And don't y'all like it when I come out of my heart and I'm not reading anything? You know I can't see anyway. Well, and that's another thing. They said listen, again, I'm a metaphysician and my doctorate is in my field, which is where I work at. Okay, so just to let you know, I'm not a medical doctor. Okay, I don't know why people keep trying to say that I've ever said that. I've never said that I was a medical doctor. I don't know where y'all getting that from. I'm a herbalist. Okay, now this herb smells good. I love the way this smells. This is beetroot. Beetroot, I love the way beetroot smells. Some herbs, woo, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. It's some herb. The worst herb I've ever smelled was I got a tea back there that smell like feet. I ain't gonna lie. I do have a tea back there, but I'm gonna try to put some other stuff in there to make it smell less like feet. But it smell like feet though. I ain't gonna lie. But it's good for you. But the worst herb I've smelled was probably the Valerian. Valerian. That stinks. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Ain't nothing I could do but put that in some pills. That's gonna be the first herb I put in pills because that shit stank. That Valerian stank. Oh my god. But let's continue.
What's good?
It smell like horse doo doo. I ain't gonna lie, it do. That other my tea herb that helped that I'm gonna lighten it up that this deal with the heart. That one stank. It smell like feet, but it don't smell when you do a comparison to the other one, Valerian. Ooh, Valerian smell like doo doo. I swear, smell like horse shiggity. I'm not lying. Like I'm not even playing. Like I ain't gonna hold you. So I'm gonna put that in the pill because I know nobody gonna stomach eating that. I know that that's difficult. That's difficult. Now the sea moss, it smells fishy, but it has an acquired. It tastes. It's a taste for you. When Passion say she tasted that, and Passion was like she could. You got to put that in a smoothie. So I'm gonna put those in pills too. Okay. Anyway, so y'all, let's make sure let's get started with her. Okay.
Hey, Hope.
And I just don't think it's that serious. I think
Oh,
people
thank you for the love.
I
Thank y'all
think
for the
people
love.
get on YouTube and do too much. Like I'm not getting ready to be, especially well, I'm referring to these mommies. I think they get on YouTube and they can't take constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? And they get upset and they start trying to, hit at you. And that's something like that is just dumb. Like why are you trying to hit at me? Because I basically are just commenting on what you put out. You put this information out. I mean, why would you put like I'm not I mean, sometimes I do nitpick, but I'm not really nitpicking over the stuff that you did in your life, Jasmine. Like you have done a lot of stuff that you didn't think was I don't know. That's how I know you ill informed because you should know by now. Like it's just some things there's a person that you shouldn't even if you was like that in real life or you did this or you did that in real life, just you keep saying you want to keep it real. Okay, so we keeping it real over here too, Jasmine. We keeping it real and we just doing commentary on you. You can't get mad because some things a lot of things that you have done on this platform have been outraged, have been very outraging. You know what I mean? Has been very outraging and very embarrassing. It has been. And it's like I've embarrassed myself on here too, Jasmine. I have embarrassed myself. I laughed on her. I failed on her. Y'all know how many times I done failed on live? Man, I done failed. I started dancing and failed. I was just like, oh well. I just laughed at myself, and that's the best thing you can do. All you can when you mess up, I just laugh. I don't feel I'm clumsy anyway, right? But when you fall and stuff, or you mess up the church's money, you all you could do is laugh and apologize, and you fucked up, and that's it. And that's the bottom line, because we human. And when you fuck up in life, you just fuck up. You just gotta say, hey, I fucked up. I mean, what is the problem? You know what I mean? Like, all you gotta do is say you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I fuck up a lot. It's just honestly. I fuck up. I see me fucking up. I see myself fucking up, and I still fuck it up. Right? You ever forecast, you ever seen yourself falling, and you know that you get ready to fall, and you feel like you get ready to fall. You know, like, damn, I'm gonna probably fall. And the fuck I fall. That's what the fuck happened. And it just is what the fuck it is. I didn't embarrass myself. I didn't embarrass myself over men. I didn't set up here one time. I met this guy. I ain't gonna tell y'all. I started singing when I was young. When I was little, I embarrassed myself. I'm just saying, y'all. I didn't embarrass myself and made a complete asshole out of myself, and people laugh. And I just like, okay, shit, the fuck, I look stupid. I just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you gotta do is just atone for it. Only thing you can do is atone for the shit. I don't see what the big deal is. And all the times of getting mad at me, I mean, bitch, get mad at yourself. You can't get mad at me. You can get mad at your motherfucking self. That's what the fuck you need to do. You need to get mad at yourself. Be like, you know what? I fucked up. That's all you gotta do. Hey, I fucked up, y'all. I fucked up. I embarrassed myself in front of a thousand people. And you want to go viral for being trifling anyway. So, you know what I mean? You showed your trifling house and you wanted to go viral. And so, bitch, welcome to viralization. Yeah, I just made up a word, I know. Welcome to viralization. Okay? That's what the fuck you need to deal with. That's what it all boils down to, is welcoming your ass to viralization. I don't know what the fuck you want from me. Shit, you can't get mad at me because I said, bitch, you want to going viral. You wanted to go viral, bitch. So we helping you to go viral. Oh Lord, she back to Chrissy look. Exactly, girl. Exactly. She just can't be herself for 5 minutes. The bitch just can't be herself for 5 fucking minutes. I don't want to be moving around, y'all, because I'm getting ready to do a lot of moving around. And I don't want y'all to be like, dang, Dr. A, you making me dizzy. So I cut the camera off. Okay. All right. So don't be alarmed because the goddamn camera's cut off. And I'm gonna have to get some more. I'm gonna have to get some more damn it looked like I'm gonna have to get some more things. Okay. All right, y'all. All right, let's let us talk.
I just want Jesse's channel. Thank you for the support, the super chat.
Taking that money,
I know it's been a minute since I've been on. I just have not had the energy to get on. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. What is that?
You took it all the trash.
We'll go put it in the trash. This boy's silly. He looking at himself in this mirror. Hey, Tramel.
Will you make that little noise? That is so annoying. That shit, them shitties is annoying as fuck. Why do you make that little noise? Shit is weird as fuck. But okay. All right, y'all. Let's go.
Legend says hi, y'all. What you looking at? It is draining, but I was just like, I need to pop on and see what's up. Even editing, all that shit's draining.
This is the life you wanted, bitch. You wanted to be a goddamn YouTuber, and you wanted to do content, and you wanted to be the expert editor. You wanted to be the editor of your blog, whore. So this is what it is. The fuck? Why the fuck is you complaining about some shit that you set out here to fucking do? That's what the fuck you set out here to do, bitch. You wanted to be known and seen. You wanted so much attention, and we giving it to you, bitch. What? Fix your eyebrows. God damn. Why the fuck is you up here with your eyebrows looking like this? Don't make no damn sense. Right. She still looked the same exactly. I'm overwhelmed. I want your body. I'm tired. I'm tired. How you doing, Mara? How you doing, Buttons again? Yes, Stanker Bug. Yes. Bye, bye, bye. You call him Stanker Bug. Bye, bye, bye. Blah, blah, blah. Girl, I said bad, bad like sheep. Jasmine look like a sheep over there. She look like a lamb chop and shit. Jasmine look like motherfucking lamb chop up in this bitch. Jasmine looking like lamb chop. Lamb chop. Look at ass. Legendary needs early school. Girl, she said he going in September. So how you doing, Mara? Jasmine, life is draining. Exactly. Rinse and repeat. Exactly. Every day is something, right? One eyebrow's concerned, right? The other eyebrow's like, where we at? Don't know where we going. This woman ain't normal. No, she ain't normal. And it's like, I don't understand why she getting mad at me, though. I'm still trying to understand. Can y'all tell me why Jasmine mad at me over there? Why you mad at me, Jasmine? All I did was just talked about the shit you put out. You already put that shit out, girl. It's on your channel. Everything that people done put out is on your motherfucking channel. What the hell, man? You put that shit out. Shit, I got some embarrassing moments too. Shit, I embarrassed the fuck out of myself. You know what I'm saying? You said she's so manly. The fuck? Okay, let's go.
Teeth.
You do got teeth. Here, see your teeth on here. Tell them hi. Say cheese.
Shot teeth. Put them down.
Move that's hot. Well, that was hot, so I don't know if it's still hot.
Rah.
I can't wait till that school happening here because the thing is, Jasmine, it's not. I'm not mad at Legendary. I'm mad at Jasmine not taking that time out to, help him talk. Jasmine ain't helping him. Jasmine's too busy to worry about what the fuck we over here talking about to really, educate this little boy. That's what the fuck that is. Let's have that conversation. Jasmine, can we talk about that? Can we talk about your lack of participating with your children? Can we have that conversation? I would really like to talk about that. Can we talk about how you don't really operate with your children? You know what I'm saying? It ain't just Legendary, it's all of them. Because I remember Kaylin, I go back to them old videos, Kaylin could really speak. Kaylin was rolling. Kaylin was rolling. You hear me? Kaylin was rolling. And then as soon as Philip got locked up, them children started lacking conversational skills. Like, their speech got worse when they got locked up. And I don't think that's why I said it's neglect because of you. You neglected these children. That's what I think. That's just my opinion. Okay, Jasmine? It's my opinion. It don't have to be right, but it's just my opinion. That's how I feel. Okay, Jasmine? Just like some people feel, just like y'all feel like, y'all feel like I'm doing voodoo on her ass, and I'm not. Okay? I'm not. Okay? Okay? So, I don't know what that shit is about, but okay. So let's have that conversation. Okay. Okay. The issue is more along the lines of your ass just not handling your business as a person. Not just as a mother, but just if you see a child in need that's, near you, should try to do your best to get them that help. I mean, you do your best in trying to make sure they enrolled in sports. So why the fuck you can't do the same thing as far as their education is concerned? And then, you trying to convince everybody, Caitlin is getting, tutoring. Cool. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I heard you. However, she still had, but you still should get some speech therapy along the ways. The school is only going to give them what you require. And fortunately for speech therapy, because they're cutting out a lot of programs, you're going to have to pay that teacher You probably got to pay the teacher some money, or maybe you can do it now. I know that the little boy getting speech therapy, so how the fuck can Kayla get it too? Just saying.
Ask for advice. What is it? What's up?
The
All that noise.
There's so much stuff on my mind, y'all. I think that's another reason why I haven't been live because I just been having a lot of.
Oh God, here we go. There's so much stuff on my mind. I just been like, well, girl, go handle your shit. Then get the fuck off of here and go handle your shit. That's what we were saying about having a job, having a second back. Because if you got a lot on your mind, then yeah, social media is probably not the best place to be when you have a lot of shit going on, right? That's just how I see it, okay? I see it like that. I think that sometimes when people have a lot of shit going on, this is the type of shit that happens. Like, why the fuck are you even talking on her about what's going on? You know what I mean? What you want people is just kind of, Jasmine, it just seemed like to me, it just this is just a thought here. It just seemed like to me that you're trying to get some Skrilla. I think Oshun said this. It just seemed like to me that you just trying to get some Skrilla over her. And people, Jasmine, times are hard. You know what I mean? Nobody owes you shit. I don't know why you have that in your head where you feel like people owe you something. You've already bankrupt people enough. You don't get it. You still not understanding. You still are not understanding how this is not the time to be asking somebody for something instead of getting off your hind legs and doing it. I'm not asking people to give me anything. I say, hey, just watch the channel. You know what I'm saying? Watch my channel. If you want to donate, hey, this is how you donate. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that what you're not gonna do, this is what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna try to keep justifying asking people for money all the damn time. People got bills. You know what I'm saying? You're not selling any products, Jasmine. You're not selling any kind of products. And that's a problem. You don't think, as large as your platform is, you're not trying to sell any of the products, you're not trying to sell anything, you're not trying to do anything. And it's like, what are you doing? What is the end game here? What are you going to be doing? And people keep asking you like, hey, well, Jasmine, what are you going to be doing? What are your goals for your life? You know what I mean? And we're not asking you to tell us where you work at. Like, it's just not that serious. I'm not asking you to tell us where you work at, okay? I'm not doing that to you, right? But what I'm saying is what are your goals? You don't have to tell us where you're gonna work at. You know what I mean? I prefer not to know, right? Because I don't want nobody saying I done told you to do da. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that, right? But what I'm saying is you gotta be honest about your shit. You not honest with us about where you work at, but honest about what you gonna do with your life. You don't have to tell us that. You got to be honest with yourself, is what I'm saying. That's what the issue is. Being honest with yourself about your goals. And you have just come up here and just told us, oh well, I'm gonna be on YouTube next 5 years. Are you serious, Jasmine? You know they shut down TikTok, right? Which is why I said I'm not gonna keep going back on TikTok. They create another platform. Olivia over there, sad puppy. She over there trying to rewrite history, telling her whole story about Gerard again. I said, man, I'm not gonna stick around. I'm not even gonna dispute it at this point. If you that stupid to believe her, I hope somebody go on TikTok really and I'm not gonna do it. I don't even feel like talking about these hoes on TikTok. You know what I mean? I just don't. That's just not me. But I wouldn't mind if some of y'all would go on TikTok and do it. That might be some good money, but until they cut down. But they closing down on TikTok though. So I mean, Olivia could do that all she wants to. Okay. All right. It's just weird. Okay. It's just weird to me. I don't know. But that's just how I feel though. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. Okay. Okay. I don't necessarily get that. I don't always get that. I don't get where the end game is for these women. Social media, that's cool. I get that that's where the world is ending up, y'all. But most people that's on social media, they got a business going. That's really what it is. They have a business going, but not these hoes. Let's go,
That
Jasmine.
shit going on, and
Or she goes
I just been slacking on YouTube. There's other stuff going on
lazy. That's
outside of
what it
YouTube.
is. Yeah, it's probably a lot. I'm sure it's a lot of stuff going on outside of YouTube, Jasmine. But life is basically what you make it. Why do you always have stuff going on? You perpetuate a lot of things. That's what happens. You perpetuate a lot of things that go on in your life. And that's like the big problem. You know what I mean? You don't understand that. You don't see how you're having these issues though, Jasmine, because you perpetuate a lot of things that go on in your life. You just came up here and said you was gonna stop doing that, but what do? You do it again. You do it again. That's what you do. That's exactly what you do. And it's weird. It's like, damn, you don't get it by now. You don't understand about manifestation. About if you keep saying you ain't shit, you gonna be not shit. You know what I mean? You keep saying, "Oh, I'm depressed," bitch. You gonna always be depressed. The fuck? You gonna always be fucking depressed. That's what the fuck you gonna be because you always talking that yin yang shit. Nobody want to hear that bullshit all the damn time. What the fuck is wrong with you? That shit is weird. I just never met anybody that talks the way that you do and think that you're gonna have a different outcome in your life. And to be honest with you, can I be honest with you, Jasmine? You get a lot of things handed to you on a silver platter. That's what has to be discussed, okay? You get a lot of things handed to you on a silver platter. And then you be like, "Oh, guys, I don't understand. I don't," you know what I mean? And when you don't get your way, then you just like Olivia, you throw a little tantrum and you come up here, from what I heard, now I don't know how true this is, but you come up here and you talk to your mama, you tell your mama, um, now this was said on this platform. I'm hungry said this, and then some other people said this. That you come up on this platform, you'll throw a little tantrum. They didn't say it like that. I'm paraphrasing, okay? They didn't say exactly like that, but I'm saying in my way, okay? But you come up here, I'm taking the little thing off. Y'all know I got these little plastic things. Um, and they say you come up here and you get in your feelings and you start threatening to do things create harm to yourself and you know and so you throw a tantrum and then to get what you want, and that shit, you too fucking old for that shit. You too motherfucking old for that shit. That shit don't make no sense. This damn top is not working on here. Hold on, y'all, let me put this top on here right. The fuck, why the fuck is it? Oh shit. I'm dropping shit. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, so you throw tantrums and shit. That shit don't work. That shit don't work. Do you know people actually are doing that, Jasmine? And you crying wolf every damn time because you can't get your way. You gotta grow up. You keep saying you're a grown ass woman. These are your children. This is that. This is your platform. But then you want everybody to feel sorry for you, and you do want people to feel sorry for you, Jasmine. You do. We're not gonna play this game. You lying when you say you don't. Okay? Because otherwise, you wouldn't keep coming up here going, "Oh, I don't." You wouldn't keep doing that. You wouldn't keep doing that. And people are tired of hearing you. People are tired of this shit. People are so tired of this shit. Every 5 fucking minutes, you're talking about, you having these ceremonies where you're getting upset with yourself, you're getting upset with people because you can't get your way. You do this when you crash out with Philip, you crash out with everybody. And that's part of the reason why old boy left. It's because number one, he wasn't on playing on stand. Let me quit playing with you. No, but I believe no matter what you would have done, I don't think he was gonna be there permanently. Just to be honest, okay. But you helped him leave a lot faster. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Okay. And it's just weird, but that's a blessing, really, to be honest, right? But it's just weird how you go about things, and it's always, I'm just going through some things. You're always going through some things. Have you ever? I'm serious, Jasmine. Every time we turn around and look at you, you always. Excuse me, I'm sneezing. I'm sorry, y'all. You always going through some things. Okay, you always going through some things. Have you ever just came up here? I don't come up here all the time saying I'm going through things, because I'm not going through things all the time. The fuck? What? I gotta figure it out. I gotta resolve something then. If I keep going through shit, then at some point in time, I need to resolve the shit that I'm going through, because that don't make no goddamn sense. It's really whack. It's whack to keep talking to somebody. Every time you talk to that bitch ass, they going through something. Bitch, why are you always going through something? Why the fuck are you always going through something? That's what the fuck I want to know. Cause bitch, I'm tired of hearing about it. It's ridiculous. I know. I'm just side eyeing you like, damn. What do you want? What do you want us to do, Jasmine? What do you want us to do about you always having issues in your life? Well, that's why I haven't been posting, guys. Okay, people are tired of that. Jasmine found her transition doctor on Temu. Y'all stupid. She wanted her children. Oh shit. Oh shoot. Oh shit. I hope the fuck not. She thinks she's cute, and I don't know why. She needs to worry about when he get older. Okay, totally disconnected. Right? She locked them away like animals. Shaking my head. Right? It down to the environment. Okay, but Stinker. Right? Gets all the love and attention. The storm convo on the fact that she was ready to drop her children off the during the storm. Oh shit. Oh. Where several people lost their lives. Oh my God. Lots of people passed away. She ungrateful. You know what? I didn't even think about that like that in the way that you're saying it. Yeah, she was in a hurry to drop them children off despite what was going on. That's the last thing that been on my damn mind. I'm just gonna tell y'all that'd have been the last thing. I'm just a little bit differently, okay? I don't want my children going any damn where over any damn body house. Shit. The fuck? My son, we don't do at this stage in my children's life. I learned from my first set. My first set of children did sleepovers here and there. My daughter probably did more, but I probably shouldn't even let her do that. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, I was like, nah, you ain't doing no more sleepovers. After a while, I had to shut that down. But for my son, for this boy here, we don't do sleepovers. It's too much shit that happening. It's too much shit happening in his life. And sometimes him and I look at shows. We was watching Strange Things, but I had to have him cut some of that shit off on Strange Things and speed the shit up. You know what I'm saying? So he could fast forward it. Shit, I had to. But for the most part, I just don't let him do sleepovers. We just not doing that. He sleep in his own bed. Now he can sleep over my biological mom house. My daddy, got older, so we ain't doing that either. That's too much for my daddy to have to deal with that little boy. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Okay. Now you know what I mean? And my daddy was a little bit younger. My daddy like almost 90, you know what I mean? Well, he told me that he said stop for me to stop saying it. I'm gonna stop saying it. But my daddy in his 80s, okay? All right. So no, I'm not doing that. So, but on the terms of him sleeping on people's houses, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing no sleep fucking overs. The fuck? Let alone some camp. Now, some people, I know some of y'all have said, Dr. A, I let my son go to the camp. I'm like, cool. Some of y'all said, Dr. A, I let my child go to the daycare. I have to because I'm a working mother. I get it. I understand. I understand. I'm not putting you down for that because you know what? Some of y'all are single mothers or some of y'all or have mates and y'all job is outside of the home. And I totally understand that. I'm not putting y'all down. I'm not going to do that. You're not going to make me do that. I'm not going to do that. Okay. But I understand. I totally get it because I had daycare for my children when they were young. I just, but for me, I don't want to do that no more. Okay. Because things have happened. Not saying it's have happened, but it's just things have happened in the world today that I'm just a little leery about that. I wouldn't do that now. Okay, and that's fine. I totally understand that. But anyway, she's really quick to drop these children off. That girl, to me, she comes off like she'll drop these children off for any fucking body. But that's just my opinion. Okay. But let's continue. Oh, that's this nose ring is hideous. I don't know why the fuck this bitch keep wearing this nose ring. It is just really weird. It's the weirdest shit. It's the weirdest shit to watch a bitch wearing a nose ring like this, the way that she does. Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't know why the bitch wears it like that, but okay, cool. If that's how this bitch want to rock out. I'm gonna let her rock out like that. Okay, I'm gonna let the bitch rock out with this big ass fucking nose ring on her damn nose. Okay, but anyway, y'all, let's go. Let's continue. Okay, let's continue, y'all. I'm having a good time with y'all so far. Let's talk.
Out. You are boo my eye.
What's your question?
Buddy, boo my eye. Look. Hey, I did that. Look that.
I just think I don't know. I don't know. I don't, I don't want to, I'm not putting legendary down. I'm not going to do that. I'm just telling you that, he has come, let me say this. He has come a long way, though. Being honest, y'all, because at first the boy was just making dinosaur. I mean, he was just making noises. Now he's actually, because she's allowed him to watch TV a lot more. He's really doing a lot of things that he heard on TV. So at least he can mimic noise. I mean, words more so now, because she sure as fucking ain't teaching him, right? So that's one of the things that I have noticed. So that's a good thing, right? I'm gonna cut this camera back on, y'all. I'm sorry to cut the camera off, but shoot, I have to. How you doing, Melly? I'm sorry, but I'm doing a lot of walking back and forth, and it's just weird. And I don't feel like, because when I look at the camera, I see myself walk back and forth, and it just looks weird. You know what I mean? So I'm trying not to look. I'm trying not to show y'all I'm busy, but I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm putting these things in here, and then I gotta take a picture of them and put them on my website, because some things I don't have on my website that I forgot. Okay. Anyway, all right, y'all. Let's continue. Sorry, y'all. If I got powder on my shirt, y'all know I'm dealing with the herbs, so y'all know what time it is. Okay. All right. This beast updating, right? She hasn't been doing shit. Okay. She still ain't going to do shit. Exactly. There's all she need to say. That's all she can say is she ain't doing shit. She ain't gonna do shit. Um, Jazz and Nakia say ready to get rid of their kids. They get ready to get their kids. Hayward ain't seen them kids or spent time with his kids, and all of a sudden she just dropped the 7 kids off with him. He must not be with that girl no more, because that girl did not want them children over there. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, he is the father, but it. But I don't know if I will per se be dealing with all them damn children, because they are terrorists. They have terrorized the neighborhood, at least according to the neighbors. I don't know how true that is, but she said that somebody accused her children of blowing up. Remember, they said they was blowing up the trash cans allegedly. That came out of her mouth. They was blowing up something, I think, and they was lighting some firecrackers on something. I don't know. I don't even remember, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna get me the line. I don't even remember. Okay. I don't even remember, but I just know they was doing something. It was just, it was weird. I'm just like, okay, well, why are they doing that? I'm just, it was kind of strange in the membrane a little bit to me, but hey, what do I know? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, because my child ain't fit to be outside playing in no damn whatever the shit they was. None of my children did that shit. So I can't speak on what somebody else's fucking child doing. I'm just gonna tell you what mine ain't gonna do. You know what I mean? And that's not saying my child is better, but that's maybe it is saying I don't give a fuck. Well, take it how you want to. Shit. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'm just not getting ready to allow that. I'll say that. I don't want to say my child is better. I'm just gonna say that It's about how she parents. That's all that is. Because the bitch is riding around acting like the bitch is working because that YouTube check ain't cocking for her, okay. But anyway, y'all, let's continue. Y'all brought up the kids, so I just talked about it.
This. Okay. Uh, mm,
Woo, Lord.
It's not working. Your daddy.
Hold on.
My empty. Look. Your daddy.
Is batteries
Yes.
with a B, not a D. Say batteries.
Now all of a sudden you want to start correcting them, which is good because we told you about correcting the little boy from their speech. Now she's trying to. You've been listening, Jasmine. Oh, shucky ducky, Jasmine over here. Listen to what we saying. Batteries with a B. Finally, okay. Finally, Jasmine is listening. Can you listen about them stupid ass wigs? Can you do that? Let's see if you listen about that. And that's not even me putting you down. That's just me telling you the truth. This just I don't know. I don't want to look like why do you want to look like everybody on social media? You don't have your own identity. I know some people wear wigs and they be having their wigs and stuff, and they'll have their wigs like some of how these celebrities have them. I just would like to see somebody, I would like to see some different type of style of wigs. Them little sideburns, you can tell. I want the wigs to look like you can't tell that they wigs. That's what I would like. But that's just my personal opinion. I just think wigs should not look like wigs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a wig connoisseur, but I would reckon that I seen this one girl. She had an afro wig on. I thought that was her damn real hair. Them shits look real. That shit look real. The fuck? I was like, God damn. Okay. You know what I mean? So I would just kind of like to see some people wearing a real shit, wearing a real, a nice wig that look like a wig. Okay. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Uh, Okay. What the fuck? They're not even telling you shit. Why the fuck these damn I'm using this AI to describe the damn herb. It's just like it's not telling you shit like where the damn herb come from. The fuck? I mean, it's not telling you. Hold on. Give me a second here.
Daddies. Be daddies.
B batteries. Good job. Somebody need batteries in my mirror.
Be hey.
B batteries.
Be that out. It's just.
What?
This
I'm
is
watching. I need to put this stuff. I know I was cleaning this
So,
up.
Jasmine, you mean batteries? You don't say B for batteries. I mean, what did you? I don't even know what you say. He still didn't say it right. You still got to help him to say it right. Jasmine, just get offline with that little boy, and you know what I'm saying. Just I don't understand her. I just don't understand Jasmine. I really don't. I'm still trying to understand her. I'm trying to understand Jasmine. I don't understand what the fuck is coming out her mouth. She just be saying some shit that just don't make a lot of sense. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm tripping. Um, maybe I'm tripping. Okay, maybe I'm tripping. Right. But okay, I don't know. Okay. Okay, let's let her talk. But I'll read your comments in a second.
I was trying to clean up my counter.
no, you. Hey, what is that today?
Thank you.
Welcome.
Wasn't talking to you, stick butt.
Welcome.
What it do?
Okay, so this would be really cute, Jasmine, if you did the other children like this. If you were more about the children like this, then that would be something different, right? But because you're not necessarily about these children like that, so it kind of does something differently, right? it kind of sets apart something a little bit differently. Just saying, Jasmine. Just saying. All due respect. It's just it's just what it is. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's go. Okay. All right. All right, Jasmine. You ready? Okay. Let's continue.
I know. What y'all been up to?
Nothing.
God, your
Bye
comment.
bye.
Your
I wasn't talking to you.
I see.
You gonna fall.
he's doing typical little bitty boy stuff, playing, hitting on her, whatever he doing. I don't know. I don't know. Shoot. Don't let me get the line and stuff. I don't know. Y'all want me to guess what this little boy doing? She need to start working with him. I know that. I know that. And he still didn't say it right. And it's not because he couldn't say it right. She didn't keep working with him. That was just for us, for her to, you know what I mean? She's just doing that for us. That wasn't because he was really about that life. That was just something for us, right? So that's just how I feel. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Golly. Woo, child. I still got like 4 or 5 more bags. And I only got 4 more bottles, 4 more of these things left. Man. Man, I don't know if all this stuff is gonna fit in these bottles. Anyway,
Get up before you fall.
I'm gonna change this title,
Yeah, I
y'all.
have Instagram, my Jazzy life.
Bye. Bye.
I'm gonna get back to a lot of y'all's DMs and emails. I've been getting emails and stuff, but I've been like doing other stuff and DoorDashing. I just been putting YouTube literally on the back burner.
Totally understandable. Shit, you gotta handle your scandal. You gotta handle your scandal. Shit, but you gotta go with what pays you most. And I'm not telling you what to do with your YouTube channel. That's gonna be on you. You know what I'm saying? Just don't keep begging. That's the point. That's the point where everybody talk about, because I don't mind people asking. I don't If you have a product and somebody's telling you to buy a product, they not just asking for donations, but they are doing, product. And I do have a cousin that actually have a legitimate issue. By the way, that's he's posting, and he has kidney. He's like he has kidney issues. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. And they cut off his electricity, so he is doing a GoFundMe for that. It's not in my name. So I have posted it on my Facebook page, and I will post on my thing. So I ain't gonna post it over here, but I understand. I don't want to post it over here because I know. I know some people are, but I know he does have a GoFundMe, and I understand he's the only person I know legitimately at this point in time that have a GoFundMe, and he has medical issues. Jasmine don't have no medical issues. Now, she probably got medical issues, right? But it ain't like how she's trying to say. She can go to a therapist. She don't need no donations for that. She can go to a goddamn therapist and talk to that damn therapist and figure that shit out with that therapist. If she sit down, but Jasmine thinks she know every damn thing. See, that's the problem. She thinks she know every damn thing. She don't feel like she have to talk to anybody. She don't want to talk to anybody because she knows she got to deal with her shit. You know what I mean? She just one of them kind of cats. She just one of them type of chicks. I say cats. Well, y'all call Jasmine a man anyway. So, but whatever. So that's the real issue. Okay. Anyway, Legendary be working her nerves. Yeah, you can see, and I love it. I love it for her. Wigs are supposed to look real hair. Exactly. Where's Bentley? Take him to the dog park. I'd rather see that. Good day. How you doing, Ronnie? How you doing, Ronnie? Welcome to the Mickey Crystal Palace. Right, it's immaturity. Exactly. Exactly. Legendary is a wild Thornberry. That face, boy, boy, boy. Yeah, she can't help her face, but Legendary's still cute though. I know y'all don't think so. I don't give a damn. Y'all entitled to y'all opinion, but for me, I think he's cute. But he can't understand what he said. Right. I can't understand you can't understand what he says. He needs therapy for sure. Legendary is ready for her to get off of this live. Exactly. I'm ready for it too. So she's getting emails for subscribers and not from sponsorships. Okay, yeah, exactly. While she worried about what we talking about over here. How you doing, Debbie? Welcome to McFlick About. So let's get the emails for subscription and not for the sponsorships. Okay. How you doing, Racist Be Gone? Um, Jasmine has a brain deficit. Oh Lord, y'all. Exactly. She avoids real life. Okay. Exactly. So she does not have to deal. Exactly. She doesn't like the hard stuff. No, she don't like the hard stuff. Jasmine edges are fried. That's why she's wearing that band. Oh Lord. Okay, y'all. Let's continue. All right. Hopefully I read all your comments. I'm caught up. Let's continue. Let's continue, y'all. I'm still doing these herbs. Oh, let me click on her. I'm just talking.
I got keys. Oh, Daddy. My head.
Woo, child. Woo,
Thank
you
you for
got
the
to do
follow.
something ahead.
Wait.
What?
Jasmine.
Don't leave me.
Fuck that.
You
Jasmine.
where am I gonna go?
Hey, Daddy, this phone. Bye.
He said something about daddy, goodbye, daddy, some. Jasmine, did he say did he hear you begging Chris, don't leave me? I'm just playing, Jasmine. I'm just playing. This is just jokes. These are just jokes. I'm just playing, Jasmine. Golly, chill out. I'm just saying. But I think that when I'm gonna say this here, I'm gonna say this real quick, Jasmine. You got to get that little boy her cut professionally because when we were talking, somebody was talking about that before about I don't remember what chat we were in or if it was over here, but if one of my content creators, one of my lovely sisters that are that are in this sector that are reactors, and we were talking about this in your chat. I can't remember what chat we was talking about it in, but nevertheless, I'm gonna bring it up, okay? So don't be mad when I bring up other stuff in other people's chats. It's just something that we do because I be everywhere. The point is what I'm about to say. And you can come and say, Doctor, we was talking about that over here, or Doctor, we was talking about that in such and such chat. That's fine. You can do that. But the thing is, Jasmine, I do recall we talking about how his hair is growing, and some of it is because of that helmet, the way that helmet put marks in his head, and then some of it also is the fact. And so in knowing that, you have to cut his hair, and then his first haircut was so jacked up that's kind of the reason why his head looks like that. So if I was you, I would probably go get his hair cut. I'm just telling you to just go get his haircut professionally. You need to stop cutting it, or whoever you let doing it is fucking it up. I'm just telling you the truth. You need to get his, and then if you're gonna cut his hair, Jasmine, you need to watch some YouTube videos and learn how to cut it better. But Jasmine, you're not really a YouTube person who watches something and learns how to do it, because even with your videos, it shows that you do the same thing. Okay, that's what it looks like you do. Okay, so I don't know. I'm just making a suggestion. Just trying to talk to you here. Now I know she listens to us on occasion when it's stuff that somebody else have to tell her, or you know what I mean. I don't know, to get us to stop talking, I guess. I don't know. Every now and then she be over here for sure. But I'm not trying to make you, let me just say this too, Jasmine. I'm not trying to make you feel depressed or anything like that. That is not my goal over here. I'm just making a point. I'm telling you to stop talking that depression talk. That's the issue. Stop talking about that depression shit. Nobody want to hear that shit.
Bye.
One, it's not good for your own damn mental health for somebody to always talk about how miserable their life is and how unhappy they are every 5 seconds. Bitch, just change it. If you don't like how something is going, change it. We have the same amount of hours in the day to change something we don't like. And if today sucks, then tomorrow won't. Okay. I mean, it's literally that simple. Okay, it's literally that simple. My bad, y'all. I'm dropping shit. It's literally that simple. If you don't like how something is going, right? I don't like how something going too, and I just change it. I try my best to change it. That's something I work on. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like something, like, well, I don't like how this look. Like I said, I don't like my system with my herbs, right? Because I get tired of looking for shit and don't remember where the fuck I put it. That's what happens, okay? And then when people come in, I want to start having the pills in already a bottle. I mean, in the bottles. And I'm trying to resolve that issue. I'm working on that. You know what I mean? Some you don't like. What do, y'all? You change it. That's all you gotta do is change it. Change it. Change the shit. Be a part of the change. Change your energy. Change your era. Change what you don't like. It's not hard to do. I assure you. Just change it. Something sucks. Change it. Stop talking about it every fucking 5 minutes. Change it. When I gotta give you a motivational speech, change your life. Change your goddamn life. You don't like it? Change it. You're not happy? Change it. You're not feeling this? Change it.
Bye.
You don't like people talking about them? Stop putting them up here so much. You don't like people saying you show favoritism? Stop showing favoritism. You don't like people bringing up your past? Well, make something new. Stop doing the same old stuff. Okay? Because I don't like people bringing up my past. I don't like, like they used to say, like they brought up, one time I was around somebody that knew me back in the day. They brought up, like, Dr. A, you used to drive crazy. What the fuck you bringing that up for? Why are we still talking about how I used to drive back in the day? I don't talk about nothing from my past. You know what I'm saying? I don't drive like that now. The fuck? You know what I mean? And that's the truth. So that's the thing that we have to be honest about. If you don't like something about yourself, if you don't like what people are saying, change it. If you give a fuck. That's if you give a fuck. If you don't give a fuck, okay, keep it moving. But obviously you do. Change it. If you don't like Philip saying you're a horrible mom, that's what you said he says to you. I don't know. But you said he says that you're a horrible mom. You don't like that shit, change it. Stop being a horrible mom. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't do nothing. Philip says I don't have no job. Change it. You don't like not having no job? YouTube is not a guaranteed check. Last month I got $250 from a YouTube check. The month before that I got $130. Month before that I got $100 and some change or something. I don't know. If I don't like something, I fucking change it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to post more. Just change it. God damn.
There you go.
Bye. It's hot.
Those are hearts.
Little heights. Little.
Those are yellow hearts.
Little heights.
Yeah, it's just, the boy got a speech problem. The boy needs some help with speech, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Just get him help. That's it. That's all. It's not that he's not mentally I don't see, some of y'all are swerving. Some of y'all get on here and say Dr. A, he's not capable. I don't believe that. I really believe the boy is capable of speaking. I just think she's the problem. I think the fact that she's too busy worried about the wrong things in life. That's just what I think. That's just my opinion. I just think she's more worried about, Chris and finding a man and YouTube and what people think. You know what I mean? That's what I think. That's what I think the issue is, to be honest. Okay. So I don't think it's necessarily he's not capable of speaking. Just like Aiden. Look how far Aiden has came. Aiden, you can hear him clear. And to be honest with you, I can hear Aiden. I understand Aiden more than anybody in that house, to be honest. I'm just gonna be honest. That's my boy. I understand more of what Aiden says than anybody else in that house. And I really do believe Aiden has came a long way. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay. So what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna put these children down. I'm just telling you when I say I can't understand some of them, I can't. It's not their fault. It's what they have had to deal with and endure throughout their life, throughout their young life, and that just takes. And some of that you have to just correct them. That's and get them some help that they need. Get them help that they need. That's all that is. And sometimes my son don't say past tense words. He may say sometimes, not all the time, but every now and then he'll say it. And even though that boy is reading on a higher level, he still says things. He still will say, like, I don't know, I can't think of an example, but he did that today, and I said, boy, that's not, that's not how you said it, and I said it correctly. He said it correctly. You know what I mean? And so you just have to, teach them. You just have to work with them. Nobody's gonna say everything. Even as an adult, I'm still saying shit fucked up, right? And so what we have to do as an adult is just correct and get it and help each other. That's all. It don't make you bad. It don't make us no better. But it's just the point that Jasmine is the problem is Jasmine know every damn thing. That's what the issue is. If truth be told, right? So I think that's kind of where everybody's at on that, to be honest, right? Um, oh shit. I hope I'm not down to two of them. I hope I at least got three. Yeah, I got three. Whew, I don't know. Y'all got to make this work.
Hey, mommy, look, it's locked.
Is a what?
It's locked.
Don't you dare. He about to climb over you.
I can see.
You can see.
I like her.
Why would he go to bed? It's only 4 o'clock here. Don't you ain't gotta climb on me.
Hi, Dad. Touch it up. Hey. Close the door.
No, leave that alone.
Another thing, Jasmine, like this boy, you teaching these children to be more concerned about like social media. I listen. I get that that's kind of where we are in this life. I get it, right? But you still should at some point in time focus on not being on her so much. And I know some of y'all are gonna be like, well, um, Dr. A, this is the way of the world. Okay, I get it, right? I get it. I hear you. But it's still life outside of this world, right? Y'all don't think that it's life outside of YouTube? I'm just saying. Y'all don't think at all that there's some life outside of YouTube. I mean, I think there is. I have a life outside of YouTube, you know what I mean? So I would like for others to have a life outside of YouTube here, right? Just saying. Just saying. Just hopefully we can agree with that. Hopefully. Okay, hold on. All right, y'all, let's continue. Oh Lord, I got two of the several things. Okay. All right, let's go.
Before you break it. He's trying to see, I guess. I don't know.
I'm tall.
You're not tall. Get off of the door before you break it.
I don't know. Maybe oh my God, maybe some of her supporters want to see all this. You know what I mean? I have to implement that. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Do you think her supporters want to see Legendary? maybe I'm out of key when I say, maybe I'm out of tone when I say I don't want to see you. Maybe I'm wrong for saying that. I just think that, I agree. I don't know who said this, but I totally agree with them. When they said on one hand, the bitch come up here and make it as if we're supposed to watch him. Like she'll make it on one end like, hey, guys, I'm not showing my children anymore. And we'd be like, cool, okay, no problem. And then the bitch in the same breath will see the damn children again. I'm like, come on, Jasmine, you got to pick your mind up. You got to figure out what you want us to do. You got to do it. What the hell, man? Okay.
What's everyone been up to? Kids are not allowed on there. Okay. They are allowed.
Mommy!
Oh God.
It's broken.
No. Just.
It's broken.
How did this happen?
It's broken. It's slow.
Don't get from over here. Get from over here. Come out to get this vacuuming it up.
It's clean.
Dang.
It's clean up.
You trying to be productive? I know that's right.
Clean up.
I am.
Jasmine,
yes, I am.
He's talking a lot to you, so you probably should talk to him. Now, if you just got back with DoorDash, don't you think you should have a pure conversation with him, though? Because you really wasn't talking to him while you was going to DoorDash, right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, not saying, but I'm saying, right? I don't know. I'm just saying, Jasmine. I'm just, but let's continue.
I'm gonna have to clean it up.
It means slow.
Hey, Steven.
It's fully dead. My tablet. Look.
Get from over there. I'm tired, y'all.
So if you're tired, then why did you come up here? Why are you always tired? If you were tired, then you could have just came up here when you wasn't tired. God damn, you always fucking tired. I mean, when are you not tired? Girl, you making me tired. I'm not tired though. But you making me tired because you talking about you tired. Okay? Golly, girl. You working my nerves. I swear you are. Okay? All right, let's see. Okay. All right.
Long day.
Look, mommy.
No, he's just being. Hey.
Look, mommy, I'm dancing.
You're dancing? I see you dance. Let me see you dance. Go legend, go legend, go legend, go legend, go legend, go legend, go.
I don't know. This is more entertainment for a father, right? Again, why do y'all think he's been? I don't think he's been annoying now. I don't think Legendary's been annoying. Not right now. I think what's happening is Legendary wants attention, and he's giving Jazz, and he's trying to get attention the best way he can. Because instead of her spending a little time, which is why I didn't go live earlier, because I was watching Stranger Things with my son. That's why I didn't go live earlier. You know what I'm saying? So I was watching that with him. So again, children do want attention, believe it or not. I was watching it with him, and then I was back and forth in here. And when I wasn't watching it, he was telling me what was happening on the screen. You know what I mean? So I did spend all of the morning with him on top of cooking and cleaning up as I went. You know what I'm saying? You know. So that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? You kind of do want to spend some kind of time with them, Jasmine. It just didn't seem like you spend a lot of time with them. I'm not trying to be funny, but it just doesn't come off like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Okay. All right, well, let me get this going on here. The benefits. Okay, let's let her talk, y'all.
Okay. Look, mommy. I look.
Don't get on there before you fall.
I actually, y'all, I gotta stop being lazy, and I gotta actually print. I gotta write out what they mean. So that's what I'm doing right now. Oh, Jasmine, I thought you were going to talk. Okay, my bad. I didn't have you clicked.
Huh?
I said you. I said you.
I don't understand.
I know that's right. Get to some beach.
But at least he's trying to talk, though. I don't mind him trying to talk. That's not what's annoying to me. Is when he does all that screaming and hollering and crying. That's more the issue for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how y'all feel, but I think that's more the issue for me when he starts that hollering and screaming and carrying on. You know what I'm saying? As long as I don't hear that, I'm straight. I'm like, okay, cool. He doing his thorough thistle. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to hear the hollering and screaming. But so he is not hollering and screaming, so that's okay.
The mess even bigger than what it is. All the makeup came out of that thing.
I don't know why I didn't have this going faster. Shoot, I forgot. I got I'm on time. I can't sit up here and talk and listen to this heifer all damn day with this nonsense. Oh, damn it! I thought you was talking. Damn it!
You wanted to say help, but didn't want to be weird. Help for what?
Bye.
Do you have Uggs? No, I don't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He being
Two
silly.
mommy. Two
It's
mommy.
one mommy.
Two mommy. 1, 2.
Where? Oh, in the mirror?
You mommy. Two mommies.
Ooh,
1,
child.
3. Yeah, two mommies.
It finally stopped raining here, but then it started back again today. Like,
I'm
it's
not
random.
gonna
Like,
say nothing about that. He trying to count. I ain't gonna say nothing. He's trying to count. Okay, cool. He trying to count. Y'all read this Jasmine child, y'all. Y'all already know what we deal with. You know, you already know what it is with Jasmine, y'all. So we're not gonna sit up here. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. Because he trying to count. He trying to count. I need to be more aware of some of the stuff I say. The little boy trying to count, okay, y'all. He's trying to count, okay. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's his damn mama fault. I'm not gonna go there. It's just he just need to, he get ready to go to school this year. Hopefully, if she promised that he going to school. Yeah, I don't know. Jasmine be lying so much, but hopefully he'll have his butt in this school. Hopefully they'll let him in. But hopefully he potty trained because they probably if they gotta clean up shitty, they probably ain't gonna do it. I'm just gonna tell you the truth.
What are you doing?
one minute it's raining, next minute it's like hot and sunny,
Mommy,
and then it's raining.
do it.
Y'all know somebody tried to tell me in the comments that where I live, or if I was in where the flood was. Like, how you gonna tell me where I live or where my kids stay? I just feel like people be doing too much. They be trying too invested in shit.
Well, who is it? It's I don't think it's that people are invested. I think people are just telling you to stop being a dumbass, a asshole, and trying to tell people about the flood. And because you weren't really anywhere near the flood, according to what someone said, okay, because you have doxed yourself, okay, and that people basically felt like you were being insensitive, and you always using a current event or social media to get empathy. And there's nothing wrong with us. Of course, we're going to talk about that. That's okay for us as human beings to talk about something that's plagued, a particular community or the world, or affected, many lives, which this particular situation. We just know that you don't care. You're not really a caring person, right? Unless it's really about your needs, right? And you're kind of insensitive to things. And I know sometimes I'm an asshole, right? I am. I will admit that, right? But I do care about people. Still care about people, for crying out loud. You know what I mean? And you try to pretend like you're this nicest person of the world type of energy. I don't pretend to be that way because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the nicest. I always tell you I'm the nicest person I know, but it's just kind of a joke, right? That's a running joke. That's not really the truth. However, I still have a decent energy about me. I still have a decent energy about me. I don't go after people. I don't go after people to cause harm and to create havoc or anything like that. That's not my thing. That's not my thing to hurt people. Now, if you hurt me, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if you try to hurt me, if you hurt me, I can't promise you. Okay. However, I still think that I think we have to deal with people better in life. You know what I'm saying? But Jasmine, if you just stop lying so much, you probably will get friends and you will get like people that want to help you, but you don't. It's kind of hard to want to help somebody that don't listen. You know what I mean? No, for real, Jasmine. You really don't listen. When people have tried to tell you stuff, you have not listened. And I'm not saying, of course, nobody's gonna listen when it comes to a man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna. No, majority of us, if you know, majority of us people don't listen. Nobody really listens when it comes to a man. I mean, honestly, nobody listen. And I don't always think you should take people's word of advice from when it comes to about men. Because sometimes people be wrong. A person don't know the whole dynamics with a relationship all the time. You know what I'm saying? But if it on the terms of somebody beating you or mistreating you or doing anything that could lead to harming yourself, that's something different, right? But we're talking about like your average man. People can always come up here and say blah blah blah. Sometimes people just tell you to leave somebody alone so they can get them. I mean, that's really the truth. So I understand not listening to somebody about a man, right? However, in the situation of Chris, Jasmine, that's something that should have really been listened about, to be honest, right? Because it's not okay to be fist fighting with a man, regardless of whether you started or not. You shouldn't do it. But you lied, right? You just lied. But you and a man, y'all, neither one of y'all shouldn't be putting your hands on each other. That's not okay. Okay. That's never been okay for somebody to put their hands on somebody. But let's continue.
I know what they're talking about.
You talking about you want to do an update, do a real update. This ain't no motherfucking update.
Say hi.
Hi.
He's all looking at y'all.
Hi.
Drop emojis so he can see him.
Hi.
Is it wrong if a man puts his wife or girlfriend
Hi.
before his mother?
Hi.
No.
Hi.
That's supposed to
Hi. 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 Hi.
Was it in the Houston area?
Hi. 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 I
Two-
see legends. Two legends.
You see two legends?
Yeah.
Let's call that's a reflection.
Hi. Two hands. I can see them.
Hmm?
Look at two mummies.
You see two mommies? Look, right there.
Two legends.
Two legends.
Yes. Wait, I did it. That's two legends.
Where's legend? Who's legend? Where's legend at?
Ground.
You're on the ground.
Yeah, ground. I'm ground legend. Why? I'm the real legend.
You're the real legend?
Where's
Where's the real legend at?
Why?
He's so silly.
I just think you can kind of tell when children are used to you giving attention, and you can tell when children aren't used to you giving them much attention. Just being honest. And it just, to me, it comes off like you don't give him a much attention. And I know sometimes when I get in my modes where I want to do multi videos, I try to do it when my son is busy. That's when I do the multi video ones. You know what I mean? But if in the event that he needs my attention, I have to go. I mean, that's kind of where it's at. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It just seemed like he needs more of your attention. It comes off like that.
I see two legends.
You do?
The two regular ones.
Are you ready for school?
No, I'm scared.
You're scared now?
Yeah.
So you don't want to go to school no more?
Let's go anymore.
I thought you wanted to go to school.
Two mommy, two legends.
I guess we're going back and forth because
Mommy,
at first you
two
said he was.
legends.
I see the other legend.
It's only one legend, ground and white.
You're the real legend, right?
Right. Well, because it's probably scary for him, right? And that's okay. That's normal. And then he's attached to you all the time because you don't have no babysitter. But that's how I know he didn't go with his daddy. I know that's a lie because if he went with his daddy, he would be used to being around people. He used to them daycare workers. He has cried. I know he cried the first couple of times, but he used to. They got toys and stuff, so that makes it probably a lot better. I'm sure they got toys in that daycare. I'm sure they do. But what I'm telling you is that I don't think he's been with his daddy, to be honest with you, Jasmine. Not like how you said, you know. But let's go.
For the original?
Look, mommy's rocks. I'll brush my teeth. Brush my teeth. Brush my teeth.
No, you're not gonna brush your teeth right now. You about to go. I'm about to go make you something to eat.
Not hungry.
You just said you were hungry.
I'm hungry.
Now he said he was hungry. Let's see how fast. Hold on. Let's see how fast she feed him. Because when them other ones say they hungry, they gotta wait. Now they gotta wait. Now, wait a minute, Jasmine. You can feed him. Now I'm not saying you're supposed to feed your children when they say they hungry. You know what I'm saying? But I just never seen you. I never seen you do that for real with them other ones. Now I seen you do it with him, but them other ones, you don't do it like that. Okay? Being honest, being real with you there, buddy. Being real with you there, buddy. Okay? Anyway, let's go.
Yeah.
Shark teeth?
Yeah.
Or are you saying shark?
Look. He's going. Open your eyes. Look.
You don't have no hair.
Hey.
Where's your hair?
I know, he's going.
Where'd it go?
Here's daddy, they just run by here, he's going.
Is he saying daddy,
Cavities.
y'all? Do it sound like he's saying daddy? Let me see what y'all saying in these comments. Let me read what y'all saying in these comments. What in the Bible? Oh Lord, y'all starting already. Jasmine ain't got no edges, okay? Her edges are Houdini, okay? I keep scratching my screen. What is in her face? What is on her face? I don't know. I thought my screen was taco sauce drip on it. YouTube, her main source of income. She better not be neglecting it. Jasmine hates to challenge herself. She does. Jasmine be the change. Okay? Jasmine be the change. Jasmine look at the man in the mirror. Jasmine is the problem. She does not like to parent. I am sure Quiz is nowhere near her or Stank. He is probably embarrassed his son can't speak in the full sentences at this age. I am so tired of seeing Stanka. She stunts his growth by by babying him until he turns 3. Exactly. She did. I agree with that. She has no content. She uses her kids. Exactly. I'd rather see AJ. At least he has personality. Just finishing my kids' father's braids is fried. Okay. Your brain is fried. Okay, got it. Oh wow. A lot of work, huh? Maybe his tiredness is maybe her tiredness is a side effect. Maybe. Can we catch Tiana? She is fun. If y'all want to, I guess I could throw Tiana in there. But see, the problem if I throw Tiana in there, is that everybody over here, y'all don't like Tiana. I've tried to play Tiana, and every time I play somebody different, y'all start showing out. Y'all will leave. And I don't feel like they're leaving. Maybe we can watch her on YouTube. Maybe we can do that. I mean on Instagram or something. Maybe that could be something that we can tend to. But I ain't gonna be on her much longer, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Maybe I think well, if y'all want to watch Tiana later on, if I go live later on, maybe we can watch her at that time. But I'm just being honest with y'all. Y'all don't be really focused over here. I'm trying to tell you my analytics. Y'all like me to watch this old hood booger. I'm trying to tell y'all. All Jasmine does is read the comments, right? She mumbles all the time and is not interesting. And is the last person that should be on YouTube, have a YouTube channel. Girl, you ain't lying about that. He's wanting attention from his sweaty ass funk box stank up box beach. Okay, baby talk. Right. Tiana spends a lot of time with her son. She sure does. I think she's a decent mom, right? Appearance anyway. She does. She's a great mom, and I love her. Get ready with me. Right. It alludes to confidence. Okay. She'll lose confidence. Okay. Two mommies. Jasmine dating a woman. Go Jasmine. Oh, y'all think so? It's disgusting. I truly doesn't have respect for stank deadbeat period. She does live and has nothing to talk about. Racist, yes, she is. Had a long day and I'm in the bushes, tired. Have a good night, everyone. Okay. You too, Paulette. She wanted to get into the search of right. She definitely, girl, yeah, Melly, yeah. With that situation, that is such a scum thing to do. Exactly. That's the problem. When she posted that, I know exactly when she posted that about those folks, and that's the problem. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what everybody's trying to say. She know what people mean by that. She's trying to make it something else. No, that's not what they said, Jasmine. They were just making a point at how you always clickbait, how you always trying to talk about current topics like you are experiencing that, and then you try to act like you care. You don't. That's the problem. Okay, how you doing, Sharon? Welcome to the Milk Figure Palace. Right, she's definitely self-centered, right, girl, and she definitely does for the children when it benefit her. Exactly. She should be up. It should be the other way around. Yes, very sad. Okay, very sad. You hear me? Races be gone. Okay. All right, here we go. Let me I gotta highlight this. We're over an hour into the video. Stop pausing. Wait a minute. I'm not a reactor. Why do you keep calling me that? I'm not a reactor. I'm pausing because I am reading what the comments and I have to pause. I'm not getting ready. This video is 20 minutes long and I have to talk in between the videos. Girl, all she doing is babbling with this little boy. I mean, y'all can always y'all can always watch her live by herself. Over here, we have commentary. We do commentary. I'm not a reactor. I keep telling y'all that. I'm going to not pause. I'm going to pause. So if this is not the video for y'all, then I don't know what to tell you. But I'm going to not pause. I'm going to pause. That's it. That's it, and period. I'm going to pause. I'm going to do my spiel. I'm going to talk my ish. That's what I do. I'm not a reactor. I think we have already established that. Didn't we talk about this earlier before? I'm not a reactor. I'm talking my ish on her because that's what I like doing. I'm not a reactor. I think we talked about that. Not a reactor. What am I? Don't know yet. Not a reactor though. That I can tell you. Not a reactor. Not a reactor. Okay. How many people have heard me say I'm not a reactor? Raise your hands and tell me how many people have you heard? How many times have y'all heard me tell y'all I'm not a reactor? Do we have to take time out to have this conversation again? Okay, we do. I will for a few minutes. I am not a reactor. I am going to pause in between here when I see so fit. Okay? Because that's what I do. I'm going to talk. I'm going to read your comments. I'm going to tell you about what I'm doing in my day. I'm going to talk about something off the topic. That's what I do. I'm going to talk about something off the topic sometimes. I'm going to sell stuff on here. I'm going to tell you about my business. I'm going to share my business with you. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? I'm not a reactor. Okay? Some platforms will go through the video and will just talk straight on the video, and that's what they do. They are reactors. I am not. I don't even have a flipping thumbnail. Some days, sometimes if I feel like doing a stupid thumbnail, I will. Sometimes I won't because I don't feel like it. Okay, I got the camera off because I don't feel like y'all looking at me walk around my business. That's what I'm doing. Okay, okay, are we good? Okay, hopefully we are. Because I'm not a reactor. I'm saying it again. I'm not a reactor. I'm just not. Okay, okay. Do we have an understanding? Not a reactor. Not a reactor. I forgot what I did with my damn. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. All right. Let's continue. He comes for her face when she is live, right? That's to get her attention. Exactly. She trying to get her. He trying to get to what damn update? Did I miss something? That's what I'm saying. That's why I talk in between time. This is exactly why I have a conversation with you all, because these hoes don't be talking about nothing. They don't talk about anything. I use this as a way to talk to you all. Hello? Why y'all act like y'all don't understand? Do we have seriously? I'm having a real conversation right now. This is why I do this. Let's see. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this in. I don't think this is gonna fill up my herbs. Jess think this is cute. Yeah, she does. Who cares? He must go, right? Because your ass ain't helping him. He must go. Ooh. Chris is embarrassed of her and him, my opinion. Tell Jerry you just ate. She ain't gonna tell him that. Uh this is strange and weird. It is a little bit. I agree with that. If he is going to school, if he's going to school, then at 3 o'clock, it's obvious that he is in an IEP school, and that he need to be. That's okay. If he's in an IEP school, I don't think it's anything wrong with that. I mean, I would rather listen. I don't make fun of people. I'm not saying you do. I'm just talking. I don't think it's anything wrong with going to getting an IEP. If you need to get a damn IEP, get it. If it's going to help this little boy speak better because his holding slowed him down in his speaking, in his conversation, in the way that he moves, I am all for it. You understand me? I am all for it. And what I won't do, and I'm not going to make her feel bad about the boy having an IEP, I think she should embrace it. You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna help him, if it's helping Aiden, shoot. Aiden has came the long way. Aiden is the MVP of that house. Okay? Aiden is the MVP of that house. Okay? Aiden is the MVP of that house. I say it and I say it again. I don't watch Tiana. She used to get free stuff while in a hotel, and now acts like she's above everyone. Okay. What is the peas and the rice stinking needs hard brush? Oh Lord. Dr. A, this is your channel. Carry on, sweetheart. I said Saturday that she's striking and reporting channels. Okay. Is she? How you doing, Passion? What did I walk into? Girl, nothing. You have to pause for copyright. You asked 2 weeks ago. Yeah. We told you. Okay, and I'm straight with that. You asked. I did ask 2 weeks ago, right? I don't feel like doing no thing. I do the little things when I feel like doing it, right? At the same time, I still am not. I'm going to pause in between time, and we're going to talk, right? Now, again, this channel might not be for everybody, right? Um, and at the same time, I think I'm doing okay. Right? You know what I mean? I could come up here and do whatever, right? The bottom line is I'm not getting ready to what? Just sit here and listen to this bullshit that Jasmine's talking about, right? people like to have different conversation. We're gonna have different conversation. I've asked, and then I thought about it. I was like, eh. I thought about it. I was like, eh. I'm not, I'm just not getting ready. I'm barely gonna do every blue moon. You may see me through a thumbnail that's cute. And then other times when I do a thumbnail, it's gonna be some ugly thumbnails. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of like the ugly sweaters. You know how people, let me tell you, this is what my channel is. Let me sum it up for you here, Sharon. My channel is this. I want you to hear me out. My channel is this. My channel is a ugly Christmas sweater. You know how they have like a ugly Christmas sweater. That's kind of what my channel is. You know what I'm saying? I make enough on my channel where I'm able to pay a bill in my business or two. Now, as I get into other stuff, I have another channel that I'm getting ready to make into my metaphysical channel, right? So that's probably gonna get way more hits than this one. This one was going to be a metaphysical channel, but then I got into this sector and it changed, right? So that's what happens. I know what I asked last week, but I'm a Taurus. Let me tell you what that means. That means is that I'm gonna get into some other shit. That means I just can't be talking about these bitches like this. Do you understand that? People don't like me to talk about these bitches like that. They like me to watch the video and to talk a little bit into doing the video, but y'all know my sole purpose is to make money for my business. I mean, I don't know why I keep having to tell y'all that. I'm not a reaction channel. I think we established that because I don't always react on the channel. I don't always react on the channel because I do that panel. I'll end up doing the panels. I drop that link, and when for example, when my good sis come up here, when Passion come up here, or some of you all that don't normally come up here, when I'm hungry, you just ate, come up here. We're not talking about the video. Guess what we talk about? We talking about this bitch. That's what the fuck we talking about. So that's what happens. Okay. Anyway, so hey Passion. Thank God this ain't my channel because I don't think it's wrong that he's in school for IEP, but she lies. Yeah, very true. She acts like she isn't paying for preschool at 3. Okay, I love how much we're talking over here, especially I am hungry and Passion come on the panel. Exactly. That's what I love. I love to just really talk to y'all. To be honest with y'all, if we didn't have to watch the videos, I would not watch them. I promise you. And I don't watch them all the time. Sometimes we'll just have the video playing. Sometimes I just have the video up here and we'll just be talking. Because what is Jasmine talking about after all? Let's have that conversation. How you doing, T. Angela? Let's talk about why Jasmine don't talk about shit on her channel. Let's have that. That's the real. It's not me. Let's have a real conversation about why Jasmine don't talk about shit on her channel. Let's have that conversation, right? Let's have that conversation. I already know what Passion was leading to, and you are stupid. You stupid. But let's have that conversation. Let's have a conversation about why Jasmine. This is Jasmine's channel. He's going to the government. He's going to go to the government funded preschool and still don't get a job. Exactly. I don't think she's gonna get a job either. We are paying for her kids. Well, it's nothing wrong with listen. I don't think it's anything wrong with. I don't listen. That's taxpayer money good spent because right, he is a citizen of the United States of America, and I don't think it's anything wrong with if people are having to pay for Legendary to go to school or any child to go to school. I don't think it's anything wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with a child having to go to school and the government funding it. I think that they should, okay? Because he is he will be a part of, he is a citizen of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God. You know what I mean? Okay, so we should pay. It's nothing wrong with us paying for that. I would rather pay for that as a taxpayer than paying for some damn the bitch food stamps. And some people, and I don't even mind paying for some people that need food stamps. That's all a part of the world. That's but like Jasmine get food stamps, no. But I don't have a problem with that. I think that is great that the government is going to pay for this little boy to go to school. Shit, he need to be a productive citizen of the United States. Hell, if we could pay for the damn, if we could pay for dumbass other shit that the government does, why the fuck would we need to pay for the shit that, for a child? I think that's great. Hell, if we can all go to school for free, that I think that would be even better. If the government will pay for all the citizens to go to school to get some kind of trade or some type of education, I think that's what they do in Cuba. Hello? That's what they do in Cuba. Because I was going to go live in Cuba. That's how I know about Cuba, because I was going to go stay in Cuba. I sure was. But that's a whole other conversation. I'm not mad at all the schooling. Exactly. I think that's great. Seriously, I approve Trump's bill. Get jobs. Okay, cool, right? But I still think you can approve of that, and that's fine. I'm not gonna get into a political debate about that because that's gonna make some people upset. Okay, so I'm not, right. But what I'm saying is that I think is great. I think that's one thing that definitely should be great. I think that's good to pay for people to go to school. Even the Job Corps program. Okay, let's talk about. Okay, so y'all want to have that conversation. First of all, what I think another thing that I think that's wrong. I think is wrong about that bill is closing down Job Corps. Do you know how many people was getting trade schools? That was the whole point. Do you know how bad some of these fucking neighborhoods are? Do you understand how fucking bad some of these neighborhoods are, and how some of these damn people have had problems with getting along in their own goddamn neighborhood? They can't even walk. Old ladies can't even go outside and go to the corner store without getting shot or pow at because of some of these motherfuckers, and how bad police brutality is. So let me tell you something. First of all, that damn Job Corps need to be open for a lot of people, so they will have some people. Some teens don't even have a place to live, and they couldn't get in. They couldn't graduate school because they cut out a lot of the programs. So everybody's not well to do out here. Okay, so I don't put people down for being poor, because it's white people that go to Job Corps, it's black people, it's all different types of races. It's a lot of things that the Job Corps has provided for people. People are able to go to Job Corps to get stable jobs and get stable lifestyles. It was this one teen that I know went to Job Corps. She was fucked up. Her mom and them wasn't shit, and she went to Job Corps. And let me tell you something. That little girl is making some good money now. And she went back to Job Corps because of the fact that they, provided her with a place to live and stay, provided her with a clothing allowance and a bus pass to get back and forth. And she didn't have to work the whole time while she was there, so she could focus on Job Corps. And then she got a job, and then they hooked up with a job, so she wound up becoming an employee and becoming a teacher and teaching the students. But she lost her job. Do you know how much people that work? It's a lot of teachers and instructors that work the Job Corps, and how many of them lost their job because of all these cutbacks? Instead of sticking everybody goddamn nose in somebody else's fight, we should be worried about the citizens over in this motherfucker. But y'all don't want me to go there about this shit, because I will piss off some motherfuckers. Because I'm passionate about that, because a lot of programs should not be cut out because of the elderlies. And some of them can't work. They have retired. And some of these elderly people shit benefits have been cut out too. So let's talk about it. Y'all don't want me to talk about that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that at that. Okay, y'all, let's go.
That's Rotina at the bottom.
Look, it will hit. On
In
the
the fall,
wheel
that's when
hit.
everybody else starts.
On the wheel legend. On the wheels. Real legend. See the wheels.
You're the real one?
That's what they do that. See the real legend.
There's only one real legend.
A white grill. It's a little cheese. Look, my hands.
No, I'm a lover.
You're Rogers? How do we go to the Rogers?
No, I said I'm a lover.
Lovers.
That means I love people. I love.
Do you like the pizzas?
He's just talking to me. I don't know, y'all.
No, you know the pizzas.
And not everybody can work. Now, this able-bodied bitch can work. Now, I'm going to pause. This able-bodied bitch can work. This bad-body bitch can work. She can definitely work. So when I refer to people, but there are people out here who cannot work, who are disabled because they fought for this country. Okay, and the ones that just can't work because something happened to them, they have medical issues. So I'm not gonna sit up here and say that bill was fair to everybody. Some parts of the bill, like people taking advantage, there are people who take advantage of the system, like this dumb klutz, like this dumb bitch. She definitely takes advantage of the system. This is where this is wrong, but it does not apply to everyone. There are some people that really do need food stamps that are not able-bodied working, that can't work, that can't survive. And I don't believe in people perishing because they can't do something, and they may need that extra income, and not everybody can work. So I'm not gonna say that, but what I am gonna say is these bitches like her don't need food stamps. They do need to get up and get a job. Everybody can't work, and that's something I'm sensitive to about. And I'm not gonna sit up here and act as if everybody in the world, everybody in the United States are able-bodied, because everybody is not. Right? Not everybody is able-bodied. Okay. So we have to be mindful of that, right? So I'm just not insensitive like that. And I really do believe that people should be able to go to school for free. That's something that I've always been passionate about. Everybody should be able to go to school for free and get a trade. Okay? Because we need more people in positions. And I think systemically that the system is unfair to non-whites. And I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying. You can kiss, and anybody that don't feel like that, you can kiss my ass on that. But these bitches in this particular situation is full of shit. Now, Jasmine is able-bodied. Chrissy and Olivia are able-bodied assholes. They are. And there are many other people like them that are taking advantage of the system. They're not the only ones that are taking advantage of the systems. Okay? Because Jasmine making well over enough on this YouTube to be able to support herself and her children. And she should go to school. And Jasmine is college educated. Let's not forget about that. But there are some people that are not. And then we're dealing with a white nationalist. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all talking about on here. Now, I'm not, y'all don't, I'm going to tell you the truth. This is a white nationalist system. And I'm not going to sugarcoat that shit because it is what the fuck it is. And y'all can feel whatever way y'all want to. Hell. So, anyway, let's continue.
What?
Peter, you didn't get my life. How do you know this?
First of all, his name is legendary too. I'm gonna get up and feed my baby. Yeah, he did say something about pizza. What did he eat for lunch? Oh, he asked for macaronis.
Yummy.
And then,
What eat?
Yeah, I'm doing. Oh, you still eat those?
People shouldn't own, and I do agree with the fact of they shouldn't be able to just buy processed foods. And especially if your bitch ass is at home all day, your bitch ass should be able to prepare some damn food. And if you don't know how to prepare food, since you're on YouTube and TikTok all of your damn life, then you should be able to watch goddamn TikTok and learn how to fucking cook. Okay? That's why it shouldn't be cut off across the board. I have paid insurance, and insurance that have earned for fighting for our country. Exactly. Yeah, I don't think everybody should cut off. Dr. A going off again on us again. And we understand you trust me. Yeah, I just think that, yeah, some of the stuff, yeah, but I mean, like, if you able bodied, but there are some people that really do need it, and they should be able to get it. And then whether you was in the military or not, definitely for the military, right? But there are circumstances that I can see where there's people who have worked their whole damn life. They might have worked at McDonald's or Burger King their whole life, and they retired, and they should be able to make a living. I mean, what the fuck? I don't think my grandmother, or like my grandmother, like she passed at 90 some years old. My grandmother shouldn't still be working at like 90 some years old. You know what I mean? My father shouldn't be working at 80 some years old. He's not, though. Races, people who have paid for insurance, they have paid deduction for people who have free insurance. That's why I can't my husband get chemo to save his life if he don't have it. Well, there are circumstances. I don't know about that. I will probably disagree with that. I would totally disagree with that. But there are circumstances where there have people who are, the bottom line is this here. Let's have this real, let me look at y'all, because I gotta look at y'all. The bottom line is there are people in this system and this society who have taken advantage. Let's talk about that. Let's not generalize everybody, because there are people who have taken advantage of the system who don't have to have it. Jasmine does not have to have Medicaid for her children. Jasmine can get her a job and get Social Security. Excuse me. Jasmine can get her a job, and she can draw its Social Security, right? You just profit race into this ridiculous. Okay. All right, because it's the truth. What the fuck you mean? It's a fact. No, it's not ridiculous. See, some of y'all is fucked up, right? Some of y'all is fucked up, right? To be honest with you, I'm gonna tell the truth. This is my fucking channel, and I'm gonna tell the truth. And what happens is race is a factor, because we're in a white nationalist society. Okay? So don't get up here and start that old bullshit. That's what we not gonna do. That's what we not gonna dare do. Okay? I'm telling the truth. We're in a white nationalist society. And if you don't believe, I don't know what to tell you. I don't have to explain that to you. For those that know. So this probably not conversation probably ain't for you, right? This conversation is probably not for you. But you brought it up because you said you approved the bill. Okay? So you turned it into that. There are seniors, children who are working poor. Race is a huge factor. Do not be fooled. Exactly. Oh, Lord, what's going on here? She brought it up, child. She said she approved the bill. That's okay. She could approve the bill, but I'm just telling you that there are extenuating circumstances that what happens is with people. Now, Jasmine is able-bodied, but there are other people who don't have it. So what I'm not going to do is there's not black and white. There's no black and white. There is a gray area. Okay? Who is sharing? Very interesting. There is a gray area, and there are people approve the bill at your own there are circumstances that are people who do need it. Want to talk about races? Black people live off of what? Black people live off the government more than white. Oh, that's a damn lie. Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking crazy, bitch? Bitch, you crazy. Bitch, you fucking crazy. No, you white people actually, if you systemically, I used to work for the welfare office. And working for the welfare office, statistically, white people do live off more of the benefits. I'm not going to get mad at you because you ignorant as fuck. So I'm not going to get angry with you because I know you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Okay? So she kind of started it in here. So I'm not gonna pay attention to this ignorant ass shit that you on here talking because you're disrupting what the fuck we talking about over here. It's actually white people that are living off of the government way more than black people. But if your ass knew any damn thing, you would know that. But I see you are a goddamn racist. I see that. I see you are fucking racist. And we're gonna fix that right here, okay? We're gonna fix that right here. That's what the fuck we do. Hold on. Let me get you together real quick. Hold on. Where you at? Yeah, she get ready to get removed. That's don't worry about it. I got him. Hold on, give me a second. All right. Okay. So what we're not gonna do, we're not gonna speak on racist stuff. First of all, you are a white woman. I already know that. I already know who you are, and so I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet because when I mod somebody, I mod people just to see where their head is at. And that was some racist shit you said. Yes, you're a fucking racist. I knew I was waiting on you to say something because you just kept ticking at me. You kept trying to tick at me. Well, oh, you need to do this and this and this and that. Bitch, first of all, this is my channel. See your ass the fuck off for this motherfucker. That's number one. Number two, shut the fuck up because you are fucking racist and you ignorant as fuck. Okay, black people are not the reason why your husband didn't get chemotherapy. Okay, no, your government is. Okay, so let's just deal with that. You're another racist ass bitch. Okay, so let's get the fuck out of here. I done already told you what the fuck you gonna do. Okay, no, that's a goddamn lie. I'm not gonna even entertain you because I'm gonna end up going off on you. End up going really bad off on you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna shut you the fuck up off this channel. And I don't talk to racist. I done already dealt with the Ku Klux Klan and the skinheads and stuff. I don't deal with no motherfucking racists. Okay? So that's what we gonna do. Let's fold her up. Yeah, goodbye. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? See your ass off this goddamn channel with that bullshit. Now I'm not mad at nobody that say that they approved the bill. That's fine. Because I think everybody have their difference of opinion. People can dislike the bill or people have a right to dislike the bill. But I think what pissed me off was your stupid ass comment about it's more black people on the government assistance than whites. Once you said that shit, you had to get the fuck out of here because you're an ignorant ass bitch. Okay? You are ignorant ass bitch. And that has to be said. My husband just sent me a text and said we're gone. So on that note, we're not tolerating no racist ass bitches over here. That's what we're not doing. We're not tolerating any racist ass bitch because she just kept picking at me. That's what happened. How you doing, Melly? Melly, I don't have a problem with you. Now, you can be white and be over here with Dr. A. But what you're not going to say is no racist and sensitive ass bullshit. And then you're lying on top of that. You're a motherfucking lie. And that's what the fuck happens. Most people do not read the bill. Fuck out of here. Bitch, you didn't even read the bill, okay? Let's just be clear about that because that cut off a lot of good programs for a lot of people. Not just black people, but also poor whites. There are such things as poor whites too. And so what I'm for is for people uniting and coming together, but I don't tolerate racist. Now that was some racist shit your ass said. And you ain't gonna come on my motherfucking platform and say no racist ass shit. And even if you try to go up under another name, your ass gonna get blocked again. So you support 100 million in the right, exactly. In the Trump's office of management and budget. And I don't care about I don't care about how people vote. I think people have a right to if you voted for Trump, cool. I don't have a problem with you. I'm not gonna be mad at you because you voted for Trump. That was me with her problem. Yeah, but when you start talking about I still mad at Job Corps closed exactly because it benefited a lot of people. A lot of people lost their jobs, and I'm not gonna and I'm not gonna play that about people losing their jobs. Okay, it wasn't just about and a lot of students lost education. Okay, black, white, Chinese, Korean, whatever race they was, okay? But what we're not gonna say, that's a damn lie. And statistically, I'm just gonna be honest, it is more white people that are on welfare and receiving assistance more than black. That's the truth. I used to work for the government. I used to work at the office for quite some time, and I could tell you that statistically, okay? But for you to say that, that's racist what you said. So I'm not fucking with that. That's what you're not gonna say. You ain't gonna come up here. You just been picking, and I've been trying to give you grace because I'm a type of person. I let people say what they want to say. I don't care. But what you're not gonna say is no racist shit about black people. You got one way. You got one thing you gotta say. One thing you gonna say to me. You ain't gonna say that shit to me, and I'm gonna fly with that bullshit. You gonna get cursed the fuck out. And I ain't really curse you out. I can't really curse you out like I want to because I'm online. But what I will tell you is that you are goddamn racist. I'll tell you that. You are fucking racist. And you gonna get the fuck off my damn channel with that bullshit. Now, another content creator let you sit on there, that's on them. But you ain't gonna sit over in my shit and say that bullshit. Are you fucking crazy? And I'm not really real mad because I knew you was a racist. I just give a racist a chance. But you ain't gonna say no bullshit. You ain't gonna say no racist shit to me. Oh shit, I'm dropping my shit. Hold on. Shit, you ain't gonna say that fucking shit to me. You say that shit over there with another motherfucker. You ain't gonna say that shit around me. And for real, you probably gonna ready to get the fuck out of this. You probably ready to get the fuck out of this whole community. Is what you probably need to do, because you know it's a lot of black people over here. I don't even know. To be honest with you, I don't even know why the fuck you even over here. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. I don't know why the fuck you ain't over here. I mean, why the fuck you over here? Because there's a lot of black women over here. What the fuck is wrong with you? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You got me fucked up. You say that shit to some other motherfucker. You ain't gonna say that shit to Dr. A. I let a lot of shit fly over here, but I ain't letting that shit fly. I let people express how they feel, but what you ain't gonna express that bullshit. You ain't gonna talk that Olivia talk over here. You get the fuck off of this damn channel for that shit. You get the fuck rolled up over here. Y'all see my name? Right, racist be gone. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. That's some racist shit she said. If you don't think that's some racist shit, we gonna have a racist conversation. We're gonna talk about racism in a minute. All right, y'all. Let me get the hell out of here. Right, ignorant as fuck. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say it to you like how you want me to say. I'm gonna be stereotypical with you. You ignorant as fuck. Shit. The fuck out of here. I mean, that bitch was trying my patience. She just kept on picking. Oh, you not talking about the topic. You not bitch. I talk about what the fuck I want to on my motherfucking channel. I talk about what the fuck I want to on my motherfucking channel. Bitch, didn't I tell you I wasn't no goddamn reactor? I'm on my way, honey. I know you sent me text. Why you trying to? Because this damn girl said some racist shit on her, and I'm just trying to let her ass have it. I mean, we ain't got time for that. You can go let her home. Come on and eat. It's time to go. All right. You heard my husband trying to check me. I don't think I'm racist, but I have a bias for people that look like me. All right, y'all be live for next time because anything goes with Dr. A house. Now, y'all know Cher's a racist, so everybody, hello, everybody that's in this sector, Sharon is a motherfucking racist. Now, if y'all ass want to fuck with that bitch, y'all can on y'all channel, but when I see that bitch, I'm out. You hear me? I don't fuck with racists. Period, point blank. Now, I'm cool with Darla. Darla supports Trump, but Darla don't say shit like that. And I don't care about people supporting Trump. You can support Trump and still ride with me. You can support Trump. I don't have a problem with people who support Trump. But what I have a problem with people who say racist ass shit. That's the problem I fucking have with people, okay? The fuck? Okay, y'all. I'll talk to y'all in a little while. Dr. A, I picked her up. Right. You feel me? Packed her up. Okay? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all packed her fucking ass up. The fuck out of here. Y'all get ready to make me walk out with my damn computer like this. All right, y'all out.